call me. Don't call me. Put the game down. Okay. Okay, I think I know what's going on now with this visual novel and why my audio program is failing to record it. Well, it's not actually failing to record it, it's just that basically when I have this thing full screen, I think it's doing something to confuse my computer. Because when I go to my audio program, it's like it's picking up that, I'm doing the actual recording, but when I go to hit save, it's like, oh, I only have like a minute of dialogue. So basically I'm just going to keep it like this, and you may have to suffer with this area right here, but if it saves the file and it plays straight, then I guess you have to go with that. So basically all you gotta do is just make this full screen like that. Frosty kiss, and you just have to kind of deal with that in the meantime. So alright, you're gonna start this thing for the third damn time. Oh my god. Okay, we can do this. Alright, start clean. Let's start clean. Let's see. New game, load. New game, load. New game, load. New game, load. Alright. Hello. Good evening, and welcome back to the channel, hosted by the operator Reaper Strain, or also known as Reaper Strain 006, and we are here to do a sequel, well, an unofficial sequel to a visual novel I've recently done on the channel called Everlasting Summer. Now, if you can remember, in Everlasting Summer, it was about a young man named Simeon, who was living in modern day Russia and was leading a very, very bored existence. Until one day he got on a bus, and that bus transported him to a magical summer camp back in the Soviet Union. And at that camp he met a plethora of unique characters, one of which being the woman we see right here, and along with others. And based on the decisions you made, you could either sleep with them, or you could have a strictly platonic relationship in which you just get back on the bus, you go home, and then you kind of reminisce about the past, and like they ask you, like, did you learn anything from your experiences at the camp, and you like say yeah, nah, you just go from that. And that's basically Everlasting Summer as an extremely cliff noted version of that novel. But it's really good. Just go check it out. It's on Steam, and I believe it's still free to download. So yeah, check it out if you have the time. It's a decent read. Alright, so with this being the unofficial sequel, because I think it was made by the same people that made the Everlasting Summer visual novel, it does feature a lot of characters from that novel, so yeah, that's kind of good. It's kind of like an update to kind of catch you up on how things are going, how their relationships are formed or not formed, or the dynamics between, what happened then to now, and good stuff. Alright, so enough of my bullshit. Let's get started with this novel for the third damn time. It's like the first time it was a complete surprise, and that's my authentic reaction to it. The third time around, it's like, you know what, I'm just trying to get this motherfucker done. Because right now we are in a, I wanted to play this full screen so bad, but it's like the audio program won't like work worth a damn, so just gotta go with it. New game. Please and thank you. I wonder, what is the spirit of New Year's? And what is New Year's itself? Just another time cycle? One of many red-lettered days? Or a much more alluring and mysterious event? If my memory serves me right, the New Year was celebrated even in ancient Rome. Who knows? Maybe even before that. But why is it a holiday? And why are people so excited about it? Everyone decorates New Year's trees, dreaming up various stories and invites to their friends. Simeon, there's a lot of free space behind it. What's the matter? Are you grudging the toys? You know, at this point in time, yeah, you look good. Damn. I'm liking that purple dress. Holy shit, you are bringing that out. You are working the hell up at that dress. Yeah. And that choker. Oh my god, yes. Oh, yes. It's like, I want you now, Lena, but I must restrain myself because I know someone else is in the room that I have an affection for. It's like, what an interesting dynamic. Lena versus Slavia. It's like, who did you go with? Lena's like the perfect package. It's like, Slavia is like, she's a... I think she's too goody-goody, though. But she wasn't goody-goody in Everlasting Summer because, damn, the creators of that visual novel, they really love themselves some Slaviana. Because half the damn faces in the gallery, or the updated gallery, were her. Okay, Lena's voice made me snap out of my thoughts, and I found myself standing still, clutching a small glass statue of a snow maiden in my fidgeting hands. Yeah, I'm on it. Slavia, chop it smaller. We won't be able to eat it this way. Uliana, cucumbers should be done. Should be over there. Have a look, please. Slavia, you look the same. Uliana, you look like a Peanuts character. No offense. If you really said that to her face, she would kill you for saying that. Because she would take that as an insult. Unless she likes Peanuts. You know, who doesn't like Peanuts? I'm talking about the comic series, not the actual food product. Uliana, Slavia. Alright. Ein Moment bitte. Everyone around is busy with holiday duties. Even I, the Prince of Saiyans, driven by the ambience, volunteered to bring and decorate a New Year's tree. Today is the 31st of December. We've reached an agreement to celebrate New Year's at Lena's. It's just happened that way. Anyway, it's not like we had any other option. Lena's place was the most obvious choice after all. Who would be pleased to celebrate New Year's in an untidy and dusty apartment like mine? Or in a dormitory in which Slavia and Alyssa lived? And there was back-to-back gangbang parties every other weekend. Damn you, reality kings. Damn you to hell. Several hours later, until New Year's, and the preparations were going all out. I was finishing decorating the New Year's tree. Slavia, Uliana, and Lena were casting their spells on the festive meals. Meanwhile, Alyssa dashed to get the groceries as we were running out of ingredients in the last minute. The final hour. Obviously, we were hoping that Xenia and Masha would drop in, but the evening was getting on and darker, and the girls were nowhere to be seen. So they were standing us up, like a blind date gone wrong. So wrong. The front door slammed, allowing in the freezing fresh air that could be even felt near the Christmas tree. It made my dick shrink. Oh, sorry. Come get the supplies! Having finally hung the glass statue on the branch, I came up to Alyssa. Judging by her voice, the supplies were pretty heavy. You looking good too, Chica. You looking good too. Well, better than her camp version. Yeah. I think she's matured nicely. She's mellowed out a bit more too. She stood with her back against the wall, trying to catch her breath. Lena, could you find an apartment even higher? Whoa, sure, it doesn't matter whether it's The second or the fifth floor is exhausting in either case. She shouted in the direction of the living room. Only muffled laughter echoed from there. What, you climbed the stairs while carrying all that? Can't you see? Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. Why didn't you use the elevator? Alyssa stood up to me and glared angrily. Being a smartass, the elevator already went up and I didn't want to wait. So you're not a patient woman. Good to know. What you standing still for? Move this to the kitchen. Stop making eyes at me and move. Alyssa's always been a kind of a locomotive and at the same time an ignition spark in our company, just as Uliana. If we gathered up somewhere, it was definitely their scheme. Their bags appeared to be really heavy, and when I tried to pick them up, I couldn't help but cry of surprise. Ugh, how feeble these men are these days. Come on, let me help you, you pathetic worm. Together we managed to get the large stretch due to the load bags to the couch that lamentably creaked under their weight. What have you bought so much for? You'll thank me in the morning, after Simeon fills your holes with... Oh, wait, sorry. It's not that kind of story. It's for kids. Everlasting Summer was a mature-rated story because it had adult situations. This, however, has been deemed E for everyone by the Steam community and is safe for everyone to read and enjoy. But, yeah. I mean, I think I wish Viola was in this, but she's not. Damn, Viola. Holy shit. That woman was fine. That woman could make any married man cheat, man. Shit. Okay, yeah. Uliana. Wow, girls. There are some firecrackers over here. Nosy Uliana had already peered inside a bag through a hole in its side. Pulled out a long black box, yelling cheerfully, tearing the bag even harder. Oranges fell out and rolled across the floor. Uliana! Having noticed the disaster she's committed, Uliana gathered the fruit quickly and pretended to be a nice girl. But she's not a nice girl. She's a dirty girl. A very, very... No, wait. No. Must not go for the pedal bear ending again. Yeah, that was a mistake the first time and not this time. Because remember, Simeon is like way older than her. The front door slammed again. Well, more like opened furiously. Hi, everyone! And where have you been loitering about? Masha entered the living room wearing a dark dress and roll-neck sweater that suited her perfectly. I wasn't loitering. We recorded a song today, and I tell you girls, it's beautiful! It's called Roll Deep by Hyuna. Hyuna! So, what's up? Got any news? Are there more people to come? Because there are so few of us here. Oh, Simeon! Hi there! Even though there were only 6 of us, it was getting pretty cramped in Lena's one-room flat. What's the beautiful Christmas tree you have? Is it real or fake? You know, you bought a fake one and it smells so awful. Well, like plastic, you know, and here you have a real one. It's so cute. I adore real Christmas trees. When I was little, we used to bring and decorate a real Christmas tree, and I would even chew its needles. And I also loved Olivier salad too. Do you add pickles to it? My mother always does, but one of my friends doesn't. Somebody had to calm Masha's endless chatter down, so I dared to chime into the conversation. Or should I say, monologue. We were waiting for Xenia. Help us out. We were waiting for Xenia. Help us sort this stuff out, will you? Okay. Oh, by the way, this evening we... Suddenly, she went silent, pausing in mid-sentence. This evening what? Oh, it's nothing. With a great deal of commitment, Masha went about loading up the bags, sorting food on the table while leaving the rest of the stuff on the sofa. There was a strange, nearly forgotten feeling that had been haunting me restlessly throughout the whole holidays, as though I was 12 again, hurrying up to bed so that I could wake up early in the morning and open up gifts waiting for me until the New Year's tree. And Masha's strange nothing only served to reinforce this feeling. I guess this is the first time in about 5 or 7 years I find myself in high spirits of the eve of New Year's. Today, I enjoy myself rather than stay buried like a mole within 4 walls, forcing my eyes not to miss the moment the clock in the corner of the screen marks the beginning of another cycle of the seasons. I couldn't tell the difference between it, all thanks to the girls. It's been only a while since the day we all met, though up till now we've been hanging out together and visiting each other pretty often, as if we were old friends. Well, perhaps it was the truth after all. But can we call everything that happened to us real? Or was it just a bright and vivid dream our company shared? Though it mattered not now. The more important thing is the lessons we learned from this dream. It's not to talk to strangers. Seriously, that mysterious pioneer guy really fucked us over. Super hard. The hand of the clock was approaching the 10 p.m. mark. Restlessly, Lena and Slavia were having a chat and rattling dishes in the kitchen. Oil was sizzling on the pan and some meat was baking in the oven, filling the kitchen with appetizing savor as the serving of the festive table was reaching its conclusion. Lots of trumpery were hanging about from every corner of the room I've reached. Garlands were winking in bright colors, and doll's glassware was glistening from the branches of the New Year's tree. The scene of tangerine and pine needles served as the complement of the elevated atmosphere of holiday, just like in good old days of childhood. Uliana and Alyssa ran outside, having a strong intention to try out the explosive contents of the bag that filled it to its limit. Masha was lying on the sofa and it seemed to be falling asleep. So was the life of a papa idol. She was popping bottles earlier that day, so that's why she's sleeping now. I was sitting in an old and soft armchair, staring aimlessly at the TV screen where a bunch of show business stars in brightly colored dresses, Hollywood smiles shining in their faces, were wishing their audiences Happy New Year, and not meaning a single damn word they said. Though, at the very moment, I had not a slightest intention to notice any of their histrionic behavior. All I wanted to see was a noisy celebration of holidays with cheerful people in their never-fading smiles. And I wanted to believe in their countless wishes of happiness and health, and that every wish would undoubtedly come true. This time, at least. Because in order to save the world, we need the 7 Dragon Balls. My eyes accidentally caught a sight of some kind of little dark box lying on the floor. Uliana's firecrackers. At the same time, a mobile phone rang somewhere in the kitchen. It's called that hotline bling. You want me to do what? You want me to drop them? Nah. Climb up and take me yourself. I want to drop them to you. What? Oh, okay. Hey, Simeon! Get up your fucking ass! Go down and give those firecrackers to Uliana. She left them somewhere in the room. This game just got novel. This novel just turned mature. It's like, for real, it's like manual transmission in my head. It's like, you gotta switch from game to novel, to novel, to game, novel, back and forth. Thoughts were moving slowly in my head, as if my mind was enfolded in some haze, and I didn't want to leave the soft and cozy armchair. Though, why don't I go out and breathe some fresh air? A change of scenery would be nice. My stomach needs to take a break from those tempting smells anyway. Okay, so right now I'm going to take a break and see if my audio programming is acting right, because if it's not, god damn it, I need something else to record with. And doing that voice is kind of, oh god. Wow, it takes a toll after a while, but it's only been like a few minutes. Okay, so let's see what we get, if we have anything at all. Alright, let's drop the firecrackers down the, out the window. Going outside, freezing over. Even just getting dressed, I was too lazy for it. I opened the small window, allowing a breeze of freezing air inside the room. From up here, only Uliana's bright red puffer could be seen. Uliana! Catch it! I waved my hand with a small box in it, and after making sure that Uliana noticed me, threw it outside, aiming as close to her as possible. Hope that it won't hit her in the head. Thanks! It didn't. Feeling that my duty had been done, I closed the window and I returned to the chair, shrinking because of the cold. Masha lazily followed me with her eyes, staying silent. The same clatter of cookery and quiet chat of the girls could be heard from the kitchen. The TV was saying some general jolly festive speeches. Each time I struggled harder to open my eyes. My eyes were becoming heavier and everything around just froze. Fell asleep in anticipation. Masha, judging by her looks, was pretty tired of all the festive funs. She switched the channel to some weird show where two suspiciously familiar guys were checking city myths and legend. Wait. Where two suspiciously familiar guys were checking city myths and legends. Is he referring to Sharik and what's the other guy's name? Electronic. Sharik and Electronic. It's like references within reference. Anyway, Masha, where have you been all this time? She shuddered, but didn't reply. What, so she shrugged? Masha? Take a look. Just promise not to tell anyone. Just now I noticed a phone in her hand. A photo appeared on the screen. Masha in a shiny dress with a microphone on the stage. A lot of people around her. See spangled decorations everywhere. The hell is that? Simeon, come here. Let's see, come stay. I want to come. Could you please help me? Leon ran outside and I can't reach it. What? Ah, the jar. It's on the high shelf over there. Okay. Lena was the most responsible, notable, and serious-minded person among us. You could ask her about anything, I have no doubts that she will do it. Probably that's why our feast was held in her flat. According to chatty Uliana, Lena is on her third year of studies at a medical university. However, her exact field of studies remained a mystery from me, and judging by the number of times I've seen her pegging away at thematic literature and various tutorials, she was fully engaged in studies. Generally, she never liked to talk about herself or the events of her life. She's still working that dress, though. God damn. So every time I see her, she's like, damn. Third year of studies at a medical university. So she's already in med school. So she already graduated college. So she did her 4 years at a undergrad. Now she's doing the medical school route. So she already passed her. So she's been past her MCATs. So yeah, this girl is pretty bright. Wow. So it's like undergrad. Do you have to go to graduate? No, I think that is the graduate school for biology students. So yeah, she's well on her way to becoming a doctor. We passed through a narrow corridor and stepped into a tiny kitchen. There were some sample tea goodies at the table. The kettle on the stove was slowly boiling. A weird poster was hanging in the fridge. I was trying to understand what it was, but couldn't. Stealing sweets, huh? The ultimate choice. Who do you go with? Slaviana or Lena? Slaviana or Lena? Yeah, she still has the same mannerisms, man. She's playing with her hair. Then there's Lena. She says, oh my god, wow. Damn. This is like the hardest choice ever in a visual... Well, not the hardest choice ever in a visual novel. There's some pretty tough choices you have to make sometimes. The girl smiled. So, how did everything go with Uliana? Everything's alright. She got it. Meanwhile, Lena came up to the kitchen cabinet and moved a small curtain away, revealing several bellied 3-liter jars. Lena, Slavia, come here. Someone? Echo from the living room. Let's see. Decisions. There's no need. I'll help. Men are the best cooks. Yeah, I heard something like that. Such a shame I haven't seen it. Yeah, I've heard something like that. Such a shame I haven't seen that myself. I'm sorry, Lena. Don't worry. Next time, okay? I'm like just gently brushing her shoulder. Don't worry, I'll do everything. I think Simia can manage the cheese grating. Yeah, of course I can. Yeah, because I've totally done that before. See? Yeah, I see. Well, just don't complain that I'm exploiting you. If you're evicting me from my own kitchen, I'll go entertain the guests. Lena stayed silent for a while, watching Alyssa and Uliana dressing up and then at it. That didn't scare her away like these two. They must have really not wanted to help with the house chores, huh? Gonna have to sit alone with Masha, just like there, you know. She quietly giggled. Me and Slavia also smiled. Lena went to the living room and soon the sounds of some movie echoed from there. The New Year TV program surely doesn't have a great variety of movies to show. Probably the irony of fate. Drill Day or something like that. Tried to strain my ears. Slavia said something, but I didn't catch it. Huh? What? Greet the carrot. The carrot. Are you sure it should be added to the Olivier salad? Simia, you don't understand a thing. Understand a thing as such as cuts. Everything goes into the Olivier salad. Someone even adds apples. I don't know. Our family never did. I guess it's been a long time. I can't remember. Can't quite remember how it went, you know. Slavia was chopping pickles, eggs, and other ingredients of the New Year dish in dispatch. I was sitting silently and feasting my eyes on her cooking. The aura of coziness and home-like warmness was around. Somehow, I had a feeling that a group of small, blonde kids were about to go in and start pulling my leg, shouting, "Daddy! Daddy!" Such a stare. Fairy Godfather, you're gonna stare a hole in me. Like such a stare. Buster? Fairy Godfather, you're gonna make a hole in me. I'm sorry. I fell into thought. About what? You're an expert in this. Oh, come on. It doesn't require much wisdom. So, what do you have left? Sausages? I haven't eaten anything since morning. All of this festive fuss made me quite exhausted. I'm pointing at the window. Hey, look. It's Father Frost. Slavia turned to the window and I took the opportunity, stealing a piece of smoked sausage from a plate on the table. She turned around quicker Then I erased the evidence and, frowning playfully, gently touched my forehead with the spoon, imitating a hit. Oh, she could have touched you like Itachi touched Sasuke when he was dying. The little peck on the forehead with his finger. Or was it a flick? I think it was a flick. Ding! Got the thief. That's how it is. I help her and she's fighting. And I wouldn't expect this from Melissa or Liana, but not from you. I didn't think you were like this. Oh, there are so many sides there you don't even know, bruh. Trust me. But they're all good in some way or another. So what do you think I'm like? I fell silent, thinking how to reply. The question was asked the question was asked in jest, but I thought that somehow the answer is very important for her. At least my answer. Kind, caring, you know, something like that. I mean, that was the case. What are you talking about? No, it's nothing. Just thinking out loud. She smiled and carried on with her kitchen chores. I tried to understand what she meant, but nothing came to mind. Anyway, it seemed like she didn't want to expand the subject, so I decided just to help her. So, how are you doing here? Yeah, I chopped the snacks and the salads. Only stirring and seasoning left. Alright, let me continue from here. I've got a secret recipe. You can watch TV or go to the gingers outside. They're about to start blowing the firecrackers. Firecrackers? Do-it-yourselves, no doubt. Aren't they gonna hurt themselves? Knowing those two? Not sure. Well, at least they went outdoors, not to the roof. I'm pretty sure they're safe there. But what about the civilians? To the roof? Yeah, it isn't locked and it has a great view. I think we should go up. Go there as the bells ring. Watch the fireworks. Seems like the snow is about to fall. It's gonna be beautiful. I've never seen the city from above. Well, I did one time. From the Ferris wheel. That was in the afternoon, not so eye-filling. Wanna go there? Wanna go check it out while we still have some time? I'm not in the mood for TV. Then what are you in the mood for, Simeon? Oh, we both, like, we all know what you're in the mood for. I mean, look at Lena. God damn. Damn. With a capital damn. Yeah, I do. Well, what kind of party is that? Guess I'm a bad host. Everyone is scattering away. Alyssa, Liana, now you. Make it quick though, otherwise me and Masha will eat it. Eat all the delicacies. Right, Masha? For sure! We will. Hungrier than a motherfucker! Nah, let me read it straight. For sure we will. No. Yeah, I decided long ago not to do voices, man, because that's just, wow, too much of a hassle. And my voice is really deep, so it's hard for me to make, like, female voices, so that's why I kind of read in the same tone. I try not to do a monotone, but, you know, kind of from time to time. It just depends on how I feel now. It's like, you know, a little bit before I got a call and tried to call back into my phone. It's like, you have insufficient balance. Please add more money to your phone. I'm like, oh my god, fucking for real. I even tried to send a text, and usually it's like 10 cents to send a text on my phone, and it's like I have 20 cents still on there, and it's like, yeah, you still have insufficient funds. It's like, please purchase a new car. I'm like, fuck that. Probably just go to the gas station or something a little bit later in the day and just kind of pick up like a $10 worth of minutes or something. But, you know, I digress. That's IRL stuff, trying to cross over into this, and I try not to let it contaminate it, but sometimes it kind of does. A lot. Okay. For sure we will. I'm hungry as a hunter after the recording. Even as 2, so make it quick. We won't wait for the latecomers. You won't be late. Oh, we're gonna be very late. Oh, yeah. I helped Slavia to dress up and then, after getting her pass, took a small parcel. There wasn't enough space in the pocket of the overcoat for it, so I had to hide it under the jacket. Nothing special, just a small gift. Bought it when we were dangling around the shopping center. Somehow I really wanted to show Show it to Slavia that she wasn't just one of, for me. Things that happened between us in the camp were so balled up and definitely unfinished. I checked the parcel. I wonder if she will take it. Lino's right. The door was actually open. I know it got in our way. The world outside was shining with a million bright lights. The sound of firecrackers going off and familiar cheerful voices echoed from below. I'm glad we didn't go there. I just wanted to be alone with Slavia. Why? That's a tough question even for me. Slavia. That's beautiful. Yeah. My flat is on the 7th floor, so when I feel lonely, I like to stare at the window and watch the night city. But the glass separates it from it. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I'm trying to sound cool and it's not working. Yeah. My flat's on the 7th floor, so when I feel lonely, I like to stare at the windows and watch the night city. But the glass separates me from it there. Not like here. Flip my hair. And does it happen often? I mean, feeling lonely and stuff? What? Well, do you often feel lonely? I looked away, dramatically. I'd been thinking when I say to her when we were alone for the whole day, but the conversation was getting more and more awkward with every moment. Yeah, I do. I flip my hair again. Me too. We kept the silence for a while, enjoying the view of the city in the night. Slavia started to warm her hands by blowing on them. Why haven't you put your gloves on? I lost them yesterday. Still didn't have time to buy new ones. Want to go back? Why am I asking this? I don't even want it. No. I'll hide them in my pockets. I want to stay here for a bit longer. I wanted to, well, wait until midnight, but if things are going this way, I'll give it to you now. I handed her the parcel. Young girls in the present packing shop started to celebrate New Year's much earlier than needed. So they were making me blush by the jokes like, when she sees a bow knot like this, she'll fly into your arms and start kissing you. You'll see. I personally would do it. And out of generosity, they even stick the card with the receiver's name on the box. I chuckled when I remembered the faces of the girls when they heard that they should write slave and, well, Slavia. Not slave, Slavia. And that the parcel was for a guy. I have to put out that it was to Slavia, not to Slava, which was a male name, but I can tell if they believe me or not. I had to ask them to write her whole name, Slaviana. Inside the parcel was a pair of handsome women. Oh. Inside the parcel was a pair of handsome women's gloves. Nothing special, as I said. Who would have known that they would be so Johnny on the spot? I was impatiently waiting for Slavia's reaction. She is going to unpack the present then. Oh, is that for me? Now, I'm not going to spoil that because that's like an alternate route for this story. So, yeah, I might talk about it when I get to it there, but now I'm not going to talk about it now. For you? Of course it is. Take a look. She unsuccessfully tried to untie the bow knot and looked at me with a guilty smile. Guilty! Guilty! I can't. My fingers are frozen. Just let it go. Let it go. That's alright. Let me help. So, where are your frozen fingers? What? That's alright. Let me help. So, where are your frozen fingers? Well, my frozen fingers are my frozen fingers. It's like my hands are freezing, you motherfucker. Say, Sammy, sometimes you can be very, very blind to stuff. And it kind of shows. I threw the snow off the concrete curb, put the parcel in it, and grabbed Slavia's hands. A strange feeling. It would seem any sort of things were there, but now, holding her palms in my hands, I felt shy and worrisome. Thank God I don't start to mumble and stumble. Slavia's fingers were cold to the touch. much colder than mine. I tried to warm them with the heat of my hands, but I left my gloves somewhere in the corridor as well. So, even if I was warmer, that was not enough. I need more power! Not doing anything? Let me try other gates. The fuck? I moved her fingers to my mouth and blowed on them with my hot dragon's breath. Then put them to my cheeks. Slavia shuddered and looked at me with surprise. However, she didn't move her hands. She didn't want to move her hands. She wants to let it happen. Naturally. But that image did go back a little bit. I saw that shit. Oh. What are you doing? What? Should I let you freeze here? Well, it seems they warmed up a bit. Come on. Let's... Oh. A particularly loud pop echoed from below, followed by a shrill whistle, and centimeters away from us a bright yellow arrow flew by, throwing sparkles in all possible directions. Slavia shuddered, lost her balance, hanged on to me. Swinging her hands wide and the parcel with the present fell down. I guess Uliana should have become a rocket scientist. Such a waste of talents, but I'll definitely give her a stick. If I catch her, of course. Only now I realized that I was hugging Slavia and she, having her hands under my coat, was hugging me as well. Nestling to my shoulder and looking quite happy. Maybe I should spare Uliana. I won't have enough determination to do this myself. Slavia looked at me and sighed. Ouch! Ah, shit, your present! We'll find it. The quadrangle is empty. Everyone's at home. Want to go down and look for it? Now, having moved her hands still, Slavia looked down, trying to spot a small red dot in the white snow. Of course you should find it. It's from you. If someone gets it, I won't be able to forgive myself. There's that look of determination. That look I always liked. She blushed and fell silent. You don't even know what's inside. We'll find it, and you'll show me. Just, we won't have enough time to do it this year. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, one can easily get lost in time with you. Reference! Do you think Lena will be offended if we don't return by the midnight? I think she'll understand and forgive us. You should tell her that I wanted to kiss you so bad that... Wait, you should tell her that I wanted to kiss you so bad that I didn't want to let you go back until you agree. Do you want me to lie to her? No, I don't. I was just kidding. It was a joke. A very bad one. I leaned on her face and gently touched her lips with mine. Slavia closed her eyes and hugged me even stronger. How long are we standing like this? Who knows? Oh, how sweet! Romeo and Juliet roof scene. Unfortunately for you, Romeo ends up dead, and Juliet soon follows behind. Got it! Good! Balcony scene? Told you they're gonna be late. Not just them. Where's Uliana, by the way? Just a second. She was following me on the staircase. Girls, you won't believe this. Slavia, you in particular. Slavia sighed and looked up at the girls. She definitely wasn't grateful for being interrupted. Me neither, actually. I was getting my rock on. I was getting rock hard and it was showing. Well, what do you get? I think I shut down Father Frost. I hope New Year's isn't called off. Her face was so serious that at first I couldn't even tell she was joking. Liana, did you start drinking without us? What are you talking about? Well, I don't know. What is the legal drinking age in Russia? Because I think it may be different than America. I know like a bunch of European countries. And I know Russia kind of considers themselves like European. Is that I know their drinking age is like a lot lower than ours. So, yeah. Okay, it's probably possible. Say, does Uliana become more fun when she's drunk, or you know, more, you know, reserved. These questions will never be answered. Because this visual novel does not go that far into detail with these characters. I didn't, really. I stayed to set up the final rocket, the big one. I showed it to you, but it flew up, exploded, and here you go. Someone screamed, and the present fell from the sky. She handed us a familiar parcel. There's a card here. Happy New Year to Slaviana. Guess it's from you. Slavia, can't think of someone with such a name around here. Simeon, what you even laughing at? I keep it for myself if you don't stop. Ever seen my present already? Oh shit. Well, not yet. You're gonna get that later tonight at my place. So I'm gonna wreck you, chica. Huh? And what was it? The best I could possibly get. She smiled and took my hand. Me too. Oh, come on. Okay. I'm taking it for myself. What if there's something interesting inside? Like a dildo. They're over your size. Lena quietly grumbled something like it's a bra or something, but gave Slavia the parcel. Thank you. Oh, you won. So, are we going back? The hot meals are getting cool. We hurried back through the staircase, my small New Year's wonder still holding my hand. Just as if being afraid I'll disappear if she lets me go. Oh, because yeah, at the end of Everlasting Summer, yeah, he did disappear because he was on the bus and everybody just kind of faded away into obscurity. So, there you have it. Thanks for reading this short story. Our team wishes you Happy New Year. We believe that positive thinking, kind people, you'll meet in your strong and successful initiatives will lead you to brighter futures where all your dreams, even the most extraordinary ones, will undoubtedly come true. Lastly, we hope that... Oh, god damn it, it's going too fast! It's going too fast! Shit! Maybe next time on Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, that's a nice still. Very nice. Very nice. Squeeze, squeeze. Okay, so that was Frosty Kiss, the unofficial sequel to Everlasting Summer. And with that ending, since it had everybody in the group chat, was the canon ending. So in order to see all the other endings in the video, I'm going to actually provide annotations to the other choices that will link to other videos showing those choices and those outcomes. Now, you know, with me personally, I prefer the outcomes with Slavia or Lena, because, you know, those are my two favorite girls in the Everlasting Summer series. And yeah, I mean, Lena, she was like, you know, shy and like reserved, but then when you got her open up, she was like, oh yeah, she was really fun. And she likes being on top too, so yeah, I have no problem with that. So yeah, that's cool. And then Slavia is that, you know, when she's in her clothes, she looks normal, she looks tamed, controlled, refined, but then when she takes it off, holy shit, her body is banging. I mean, that girl looks good from any angle. Shit. Alright, so, yeah. Oh, yeah, then the thing with Alyssa is kind of cool, too. But, yeah, I don't want to spoil too much. Alright, so, okay, that was Frosty Kiss, the main storyline, or story thread, if you want. So, alright. It's time to do some work on the other threads. Let's do this.